This is Hunter chapter. What chapter? Oh, it's the same chapter 1 part 2. So same chapter, but this is the next part of it. Obviously, because you know you're watching, but we'll just keep going. When you arrive at the cafeteria, all seats seem to be taken, so we're going to be in the cafeteria, eating with Hunter. You both scan the room, trying to find free space, only to find none. That's wild. I guess we won't eat here. Yeah, no. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Grab a plate. Follow the instruction and grab one. Okay. What now? Are we having a standing lunch? Yeah. You say in a mocking tone, smirking. Very funny. Just put some food on it and follow me. You sigh and both follow through. I remember being like in school and like I would like take my lunch and I would go sit with the art teacher in the classroom and we just talk and I'd clean up the ceramic like art and stuff, and God, I miss that. Your plate is soon filled with chicken and lots of greens. Hunter's, on the other hand, has only chicken in it. Not a fan of vegetables, I see. Oh, I like vegetables, but today I feel like eating meat only. Gotcha. So, where are we eating? Hunter smiles and signals you to follow him. Okay. You soon reach your destination, the school rooftop. Oh, that's perfect. You get to look at the clouds, eat food, scenery, the birds. The sun is out and there's a gentle breeze caressing your face. It's quiet. You see most of the city from up here. Nice one. This place is so nice and calm, quiet. I didn't even know we had access to it. We don't. Okay. Hunter winks and puts his index finger on your lips. You feel your heart skipping a beat as he does that. We should start eating. You both take a seat on the step near the door and begin eating. You come up here often? Yeah. Hunter's ears go flat against his head and he looks up at the sky. I suppose it's a good place for when you need some time alone. It is. But I'm happy you were here to share it with me. It looks at you right in the eye. You find yourself memorized by them. I feel like, for me, if I was in this situation, it'd be preferably for Hunter, because I like my personal space. Yeah, I'm glad you don't mind my company. The wolf smiled at you. He's genuine but sad smile. One that makes your stomach tighten. We could do this more often if you want. Sure, I really like it here. You better hurry up though. Next class is in 10 minutes. Oh, yes, we better. You eat as quickly as possible and somehow manage to finish your food on your plate. Basic training in military, like our Army, American National Guard, like our Army in general, will just teach you about how to eat fast and like actually take it all in. Because that's what I had to do for like months. I'll take the plates back to the cafeteria. Wait for me in the class. Okay, thank you. Alright. As you reach the classroom, you notice Ryker standing out of the door. Hey Ryker, isn't class starting now? It would be if the professor didn't call in sick. Oh. No, I was kind of looking forward to my first math class. Tiger crosses his arms and his nose scrunches. Ew, dude, are you serious? Wait, are you serious? Math? Math is gross. Yeah, why? Man, you should be happy we are free for the rest of the afternoon. I can't wait to hit the arcade. Did you leave us with any homework? Yes, you did. We need to resolve the equations on page 32. Well then, wouldn't your time better spent doing that? Dude, no. I'll be fine, don't worry about it. And anyway, the devilish grin spreads across his face as he gets closer to you. Where's that wolf of yours? Your brow raised and you feel your face getting warm. I don't know what you're talking about. Sure you don't. Seconds later, Hunter is back from his trip to the cafeteria. He gazes at Ryker and without saying a word. Here he is. Stop it, Ryker. You're being annoying. Come on, Charlie. Let's have some fun. Just quit it. You're no fun. Anyhow, how about you come to the arcade with me? Returning to the Hunter, who hasn't spoken yet. Do you have any plans, Hunter? Will scratches his chin. His eyes quickly move between you and the tiger. I'm going to the park. I'm sure you have more fun with him. So like he doesn't want to be bothered. I don't think he really meant that. Well, this is the chapter for Hunter, so I have to go with Hunter. I need to fresh air. The park sounds like a better idea. Besides, you had your chance. You had your time, so I gotta spend it with Hunter anyway. You spot the wolf smiling at you when you say that. Ryker on the other hand frowns. Don't be greedy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure fresh air is the only reason you want to go to the park. Whatever you say, Ryker. Don't mind me joining in, do you, Hunter? No. I don't mind. Figures. When did you start talking, by the way? I never heard a sound come out of your mouth, Hunter. Cat got your tongue? Or better yet, a human? Ryker smirks and you notice Hunter's eyebrows coming down together and his lips corners narrowing. Leave it alone, Ryker. Where are the others anyway? If you were referring to Hector Aaron, they already left. Aaron isn't exactly great at math, but Hector's a nerd. He was going to tutor him in this afternoon. I see. Well, I don't think I'll have problems with homework. So, yeah. Really? You haven't been to math class yet? Yeah, but even then, I'm going to think I'm going to be fine. Sure? I could always find some time to give you a private lesson. Ryker smirks, showing his pearly whites, and winks at you. As you are about to reply, you hear a low growl coming from behind you. You see Hunter showing his teeth. If I have issues with it, I'm sure Hunter won't mind lending a hand. Based on the reaction, I think he'll be happy to lend you more than that. Right? Go to the arcade already. Fine. Ryker winks at you one last time before leaving. That tiger really is something. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Alright, shall we go to the park then? Yeah. He starts walking towards the main door and you follow him behind. Okay. Park is about a 5-minute walk from school. Looks vast. You notice some unusual flowers bow around. Here we are. It's not much, but it's nice and quiet this hour. I like it. Where do you usually sit? We'll point to the big tree in the middle of the park. Okay. Wow, you call. It's kind of loud. What do you call that big thing? You ask, looking at the tower-like tree in amazement as the two of you walk towards it. And that is Beastly Redwood, one of the largest trees in the world. Beastly Redwood, huh? Do you know a lot about plants in general? Not all of them, but I do know about a bunch. Can I ask why? Hunter sits under the tree and sits beside him, leaving some space in between. Sure, my grandma used to love plants. She used to tell me each of them had a meaning. Notice him looking up at the leaves above, pensive. Your granny sounds awesome. Surely was. Was. He turns his attention to you, looking dead in your eyes. She passed away when I was 6 years old. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry. Don't worry about it. I like remembering her. Okay. He sighs deeply and proceeds to take what looks like a notepad out of his bag. Homework? Oh, no, it's just a sketchbook. Will flips through pages. The book is mostly filled with landscapes drawn with a pencil. You find some of them quite charming. Yeah, I used to do this a little bit, but I don't do this nearly as much as I should. This one. Spot him turning pages to point your finger at the drawing. It's this park, isn't it? Yes, you got a good eye. Hard enough to notice the giant tree right in the middle. I suppose you're right. You got skills. I'm impressed. Nah, I'm nothing special. I always drew for Granny. Seeing me at it made her smile. Sounded like he was very fond of her, but I wonder about his parents. Parents or drawings? We'll ask about the parents. It's very sweet. You keep looking at the drawings, however you gaze at him from time to time. What about your parents? Hector's hands start shaking and his eyes widen. Maybe I shouldn't ask that. I don't want to talk about them. He says in a whisper as he grits his teeth. You're taken aback from his reaction and move a few inches away from him. Sorry, Hunter. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. But I couldn't have known he'd react like that. His expression softens. Not slow, but softens. He puts the sketchbook down and rubs his hands together. I should be the one apologizing. You know nothing about me or my past. Heck, no one really does. So I get that subjects can be hard to talk about. You know this already, but I remember nothing. Maybe I was subconsciously trying to recreate some of those memories by asking you about yours. I'm sorry, Charlie. I really am. At least I remember mine. Hey, it's fine. You lean against the big trunk and release a sigh of content. This place is really quite something. Yeah, especially when there's no one around. Maybe we could work on the map assignment here one of those days. It's pretty busy during the weekend, but maybe before then. Does tomorrow sound good to you? Hunter taps on the sketchbook, seemingly thinking about your proposition. Tomorrow should be good, but I'll let you know for sure in the morning. It's a good deal then. You yawn and stretch your arms up high. As you do so, your right hand comes in contact with the bark. We turn around and notice letters written on it, some are enveloped by a heart. What is this? Oh, that? Couples tend to write their initials on the trunk. Oh, I mean, couples tend to do that everywhere. Like, seems sentimental to them. Where it goes, if you do, your love will last forever. That's a bit far-fetched. Your hand travels along the grooves of the initials. While you're at it, a strong headache strikes you. Flashback. You can't help it but wince and lay a hand on your forehead. Wolf notices and tilts his head. Charlie, are you okay? You try to respond, but the pain is so aggravating that all you manage to do is shake your head. Here we go. No, Pierce, what are you doing? I'm just grabbing our initials on bark. Dude, are you serious? Why not? I want to be with you until the end of time, after all. You elbow his side and chuckle. What makes you think that writing our initials on this tree will make us last until then? He shrugs as he keeps on writing. I'm not sure, but I'd rather do it anyway. You wait until he's done. Okay? He wraps his arms around your waist and... Okay. I love you, Charlie. Your eyes sparkle and a warm smile makes its appearance in your face. I love you too, Pierce. That's sweet. That's real sweet. You slowly open your eyes and the first thing you see is Hunter's chin. He's holding you against him, gently stroking your hair. Hunter? The wolf looks down, a worried look on his face. Charlie, are you okay? I think so. You touch your head and notice you've been sweating quite a bit, but the headache is gone. You had me worried for a minute. You passed out. I'm always passing out, like each time. Just, you know, I'm alive, but I'm dead. I'm alive, but I'm dead. Sorry. You try to find the words to explain what happened as you put the pieces together. You become suddenly aware that you are lying on this chest. You try to move away, however, the wolf keeps you there. Don't move for now. Rest a little more, please. Your heart starts pounding against, starts pounding hard against, you know, your chest. And your cheeks feel warm. So, what happened to you? I think I just relived the memory of my past. You look up and see the wolf tilting his head as one of his brows rises. What do you mean? I believe I remember something of my past. That's amazing, Charlie. Tell me more about it. You scratch the top of your head and your cheeks blush. Well, it appears I had a boyfriend. You spot the wolf's tail slowly wagging behind him. You want to tell me about it? He was writing out our initials on the tree bark. I think seeing these writings somehow unlocked the memory. You feel more relaxed now. Your heart isn't beating as fast as you lay your head down comfortably on this chest. Sounds romantic. Oh yeah, it was a romantic moment. Your eyes lock with his. Hunter's head slowly lowers, his mouth dangerously close to yours. Your eyes tremble and your heart starts hammering uncontrollably in your chest. Is he going to kiss you? You hold your eyes, waiting for your lips to touch. Hope I'm not interrupting anything. Oh, you are interrupting something, man! Come on! Your eyes fly open with a tiger's voice, and you roll away from Hunter. Oh no, don't disturb this lovely moment. Don't let me disturb this lovely moment. Please continue. You stand up quickly, your face is the color of a ripe tomato. Ryker! Weren't you supposed to be at the arcade? I was, but I got bored. Besides, things are way more interesting here. The tiger winks at you, and a sly grin spreads on his face. Hunter stands up and walks beside you, crossing his arms. How'd you know we were here? I've seen you before, with your sketchbook. Educated guess. You didn't interrupt anything. Why don't you mind your own business anyway? We're in a public park and I saw him almost kissing you. Should have stayed quiet and enjoyed it. He wasn't going to kiss me. Ryker whips his gaze at Hunter and smirks. You weren't? Your eyes are immediately on the wolf. He looks away and slowly scratches his chin, not a word escapes his mouth. He was really going in for a kiss then. Come on, Ryker, cut it out. He knows interspecies is a no-go. It's borderline illegal. That's interesting. Was he really going to kiss me then? I mean, I wouldn't really mind if he did. Almost. Almost. Wouldn't stop me, by the way. Enough of this. I better go home. I'm tired. Fine. You two are off the hook. For now. Ryker waves his hand and leaves. Meanwhile, you turn your gaze to Hunter. And that tiger doesn't know his boundaries. He has always been like that. From what I can remember, yes. But I don't really talk to anyone. I just observe. You do talk to me, though. Wolf shrugs and strokes his left arm. I guess you're different. You seem to be genuinely care. It's a normal thing to do, caring about others. You'd be surprised. Someone must have hurt her bad. I wonder if his parents have something to deal with this. Let me see. You stretch your arms up high and yawn. I think it's time for me to call it a day. Do you have any plans? I think I'll stay here for a bit longer. Fair enough, I'd like to stay too if I wasn't shattered. I'm really tired. That memory of yours. Did it make you miss your boyfriend? Maybe? For all I know, that flashback might have been the fabrication of my mind. Sure, it made me feel something, especially considering I have no friends here. I'm feeling a bit lost. Look down and brush some dirt off your jeans. When you're done, you spot the wolf writing on his sketchbook. He then rips a piece of paper off of it and hands it to you. What's this? It's my number. Okay. Feel free to call or text me anytime. Sure, thanks. You grab your phone and type the number in. You then open the message app and start writing. Hey, this is Charlie, now you have my number too. And send. The wolf looks at his phone, his tails are swaying back and forth. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. You can count on it. You wave your hand and turn to leave when you hear Hector calling your name. Yeah? It's been great. Thanks for spending the afternoon with me. Oh, thank you for allowing me to. With that, you head back home. Damn. Hector's kind of charming, right? The nightmare martyr, though. Thank you for reading. If you enjoyed the VN thus far, consider supporting the Patreon on the project on Patreon. Not the Patreon on project, but the project on Patreon. So, if you enjoy this, you know, of course, support, you know, the project on Patreon, which I will be linking all of that below, like I always do with every video. I link everything below. So yeah, if you enjoy this, of course, you know, like, comment, all that stuff, you know, support, you know, developer mostly. You know, I'm just pushing forth his game, you know, because I mean, I enjoy it. I like reading. I love visual novels. So, you know, yeah. But yeah, this is Hunter part 2. I finished it, so we're just gonna have to wait and see what's coming next. But of course, you know, as the game is developed, as the game continues to be pushed out towards me, towards y'all, I will of course record, upload, you know, edit, upload for y'all to watch and enjoy. So of course, you know, if you like, you know, do what suits you, you know, it's really up to you. And of course, you know, I will see y'all in the next one.